Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Monero, and welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies, our modded Skyblock series. And look at that, we have a little babby cow and he's following his mother or father around. We have another one over there too, so our cows are breeding fantastically. Still no pigs, no news there, no surprise there I should say. We haven't had a pig this entire time. Of course we got Flossie .2 last episode and she's still alone. We need to get Flossie a mate so that we can get some more sheep in, and our farm has been fleshed out, as you can probably tell. So at the end of the last episode, we were desperately trying to get soybeans by bone mealing the grass. Luckily, I was able to get some. I was able to get a bunch of new beans and seeds and materials and all kinds of things that I have put in this chest right here, just for convenience sake. Look at all of that crap. There is so much stuff in there. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't know what to do with it all. What I've planted over here was just kind of what we need for the quest in Hell's Kitchen, because we are going to be continuing that again today. So over on this side, we have some potatoes that I finally got. What do we have here? We have some grapes growing as well. And then over on this side, we have the infamous soybeans that we were missing. We have some tomatoes, we have some lettuce, and we have some spice leaf, which are all things that I believe we need today to complete some more quests. We're also getting a bit peckish here. Let's drink some melon juice that I made. Delicious. That was beautiful. I also found something out that I didn't know, is that if you keep eating the same food, it actually gives you less hunger eventually. So if you just eat nothing but bread, rather than say giving you 3 hunger shanks back, it'll eventually give you like 1.5 back. And it'll stop there. I did not know that, so that's something new and something nice to know, especially playing on a map called Agrarian Skies, which is all about farming. I should have known that sooner. Oh, look at him. He's so adorable following his parent around, I'll say. I don't know whether it's male or female. It does have udders, so you assume it's female, but then all of them have udders, so how do they procreate? How does this happen? I think it's a red brick road. He's probably doing it. Anyway. So, quest book. We have a few that we can hand in straight away just from getting some of the items. So we can hand in vegetarian supplies. I also made the presser and we have the soybeans. We get a quarter of a heart from that. And that also unlocks a new quest. Oh no, it doesn't. It should have. Hang on, why is that not unlocked? Maybe I have to complete some more to unlock it. You'd assume that that would unlock it. Yes, that's handed in. I don't know. We got our quarter of a heart. Who knows? I thought that would unlock the next soybean quest, which is why I have them in my inventory, because I figured we're going to use them today. Okay, the other one that we can hand in is farm labor, and this is for tomatoes, so let's hand that in. We got another quarter of a heart, and the next one we can hand in is green grower, which was to get a lettuce, and that gives us fish lettuce wrap. That doesn't sound very nice if I'm going to be completely honest here. So let's hand that in. We got all our quest rewards. Let's combine these 2 hearts here and get ourselves half a heart. Did we have another half a heart lying around somewhere? I thought we did. No, we had another quarter heart lying around. Half a heart. Nowhere. Anything in here? Nothing at all. Let's just double check this chest out here, because I know I did dump a bunch of stuff in this last time. No, nothing in there. What we'll also do really quickly is just reconnect this pipe up here, because the sludge tank is very, very full, so that needs to pump out, which it is doing. It's filling back up so quickly though, we're not even seeing it. But the old sludge boiler there, it's getting to work, so that'll drain some of that out, which will just immediately fill back up through that, and then we get the offshore. Wow. Wow, haven't checked this chest in a while. Look at all that clay. What do we do with all that clay? I have no idea. Let's also check on our dirt manufacturing over here and see how it's going. Going well. We have so much dirt. I really should just turn this system off for now, because that is far more dirt than we need at the moment. Maybe we'll keep extending this entire area out here and make it much, much bigger and lovelier. We could build like an entire kind of forest out there. That'd be kind of cool. That is an idea. Let's eat some toast here really quickly. Oh, delicious. And let's check what the next quests in Hell's Kitchen have in store for us. So we need to make some tasty pasta, which is spaghetti. We need to make brunch, which is a hearty breakfast. And yeah, it didn't unlock these other ones, which I assumed it would. So maybe we have to complete brunch and tasty pasta before we do. So let's get some supplies in order to complete those quests. Before we do though, let's head over here, because I figured out how to use this glacial precipitator we made last time. Very, very simple. I just hooked it up to the power pipe there. And basically, if you just put a water bucket in there, maybe. Oh no, I can't remember where. Maybe I just need to click it. Oh no. Oh, Long Johnson. That's not how it works. How did I do this last time? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you just click it. Never mind. It will create snowballs for you. So there, we have a bunch of snowballs. Let's put another one in as well and get some more snowballs out. There we go, and that way we can actually make ourselves some smoothies, which is why I've got smoothies searched. So let's do that, and we can eat one of these. It should be really, really lovely. I saw that. We lost a torch because of the bucket. Ah, sneaky. Could have had something nasty spawning there. How's this system going? We have a lot of dust and stuff to go through. Have I turned this off? Yes, I have turned this off. Okay. Just because there is so much for this still to be sieved down, so I figured I would turn it off. Let's sort that. Let's look in this chest. Wow. Wow, I still haven't sorted out getting all of that to the surface yet. Let's clear that up a bit. Okay. Everything's good on our automated front over there. The other thing, once we finish with Hell's Kitchen, I think we're going to work on is our mob spawning platform, because someone gave me a really, really cool idea, which was to basically make that a hot box of hell, and then set up, I think it's a mob grinder, so we can get mob essence, and then you can use that for certain things. I'm not entirely sure what you can use it for, but you can use it for stuff, and it'll probably be really, really good to have. Plus, we can get the experience and items from them. It should be awesome. Okay, what were we making? We were about to make ourselves a banana smoothie, or a cherry smoothie, or a pomegranate. There's a lot of different ones you can make. What we need first is to figure out what materials we have. Can we make a strawberry smoothie? Let's do that. So a strawberry smoothie needs the juicer, a snowball, and strawberries. We might use all our strawberries, actually, and we'll make a couple of these things. We need the juicer, which is in here, and that was it. Just the juicer, the strawberries, and the snowballs, and we got 3 strawberry smoothies, and these are a unfulfilling light meal. So they're not that great. They're about the same. Oh no, that's a snack. So these are a meal, so they're better than the juice, but they're not quite as good as, say, toast, which is a nourishing light meal. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, well, let's put the toast back in there. Let's hold on to our strawberry smoothies, and let's dump a bunch of this raw materials in here, and have a look at how we make... let's start with tasty pasta. Let's have a look at how we make ourselves some spaghetti here. There we go. Alright, spaghetti and meatballs or spaghetti. I think it's just spaghetti. So to make that, we need tomato, we need spice leaf, we need pasta and a saucepan. To make pasta, we need dough and butter. Now, did we have butter already? Yes, okay, so we already have butter. That's one step down. To make dough, we need salt, wheat, water, and a mixing bowl. Okay, so salt, wheat. We do have salt because we grabbed that. Let's get some wheat. Now, it was like wheat powder, wasn't it, to make dough? It was wheat flour, or just flour, which is just wheat and a mortar and pestle. Okay, well, we have a mortar and pestle. We have wheat, so we can do that super quickly. Let's get flour made. Fantastic. Okay. And then dough was the mixing bowl, the salt, water. Easy enough. What we just need is some water. So let's run upstairs and we'll grab some of that. We might sleep too, so the nighttime disappears. I'm always worried that those skeletons are going to shoot me in the face while I'm down in our little kitchen there, which would just be impolite. That would be not nice at all. We probably need to set up an infinite water source or something down below. Oh god, I hear an enderman. That is terrifying. He is zipping around here somewhere. We really should kill him and try and get ender pearls, shouldn't we? Shouldn't we? Wow, look at all those mobs dying over there. It's oh god, he's very loud. Oh, that is fantastic. Look at them all go. So many creepers over there, though. Oh, the skeletons with hats aren't burning. They're smart. They're sun-safe. That's the main thing. They sun-safe skeletons. There we go. Oh, crap. He's over in my garden. No, he's on my tree. What are you doing, sir? What are you doing, you nut job? He is crazy. Alright. Let's head back down here. And Oh, crap. He's down here now. Or is this a new one? Let's kill this one. Let's wreck him. Come on, buddy. You're going down. Did you drop an ender pearl? Oh, he did. So we got another ender pearl. Okay, there's definitely another one. So there must have been 2 of the bastards. Oh, hello. That creeper's living life on the edge up there. Oh, crap. Okay, here's the other one. Let's kill him too. Sir, get off my property. And get out of my kitchen. He didn't drop one, but we dealt with them. This axe makes it super, super easy to kill them, which is done nice. What were we doing again? I had so much fun slaying those endermen, I lost track of what we were doing. We are making dough. And we should have everything we need now. So salt, flour, a mixing bowl, and a bucket of water gets us some dough. We need to put dough, and butter, and a mortar and pestle, was it? Or was it like that? No. Okay, what am I missing here? Oh no, it was the mixing bowl again. Did I drop everything? Where'd everything go? Never mind, I've still got it. Don't mind me. So it's a mixing bowl. We got ourselves some delicious pasta here. And then we need spice leaf, we need tomato, and we need a saucepan. Now we should have some spice leaf because I planted some of that. So, spice leaf, where was it? Pasta. We also need that tomato that I forgot to grab. There we go. I knew I had them in my inventory for a reason. So, pasta, tomato, spice leaf, and a wow. Wow, I am bad. I am so, so bad here. Okay. Saucepan. Okay, hang on a second. Let's grab this back. I kind of like the look of it being a normal one, but this is going to be so much more convenient, honestly. That's going to be way, way more convenient. That way I can just leave items in there if I screw up the recipe, which I tend to do a lot. So, we have made some spaghetti, which is a meal. We did eat some spaghetti earlier in the series when we got it from a quest reward, so we know that this stuff is delicious, and I love the model of it. I love the little fork in the spaghetti, it's fantastic. Let's have ourselves our strawberry smoothie. Mmm, scrumptious. That was so good. Let's also hand this quest in, tasty pasta, and we can now get another full life here. Cool. And how many have we got now? We should have 15? 14. We have 14 lives. That is awesome. Now, next thing what we are going to make is a hearty breakfast, or yeah, the brunch, which is a hearty breakfast. Looks like a bit of bacon and eggs, which is always nice. So let's search this. Hearty breakfast. Where are you? There you are. So for this, we need potato cakes, which are onions, butter, potatoes. Now, I think I planted some onions, or I got some onions, because I knew we would need them. I have a kiwi fruit that apparently uses the same model as potato cakes. Yeah, it does. That got me all excited. Okay, onions. There we go. I knew I had some onions in there, so grab that out. We also needed butter and an actual potato. Now, to make butter, it was cream, salt, and a saucepan. And we should already have some heavy cream in here from when we made some. So we should be able to get this made nice and quickly. And a saucepan, wasn't it? And that'll give us our butter that we need. The next step is onion, potato, and the butter. Okay, do we have any potatoes in here? Yes, we do. Cool. We are cooking up a storm. I'm like Nigella. Don't ask me why I went with Nigella. I just think that's just how I feel deep down inside. Alright, so butter, onion, and a saucepan. No. And a mixing bowl. No. What was it? What was it? It was a skillet. Damn you, skillet. The saucepan and skillet look similar to me. What is the difference between a saucepan and a skillet, actually? I mean, they look the same. They've just got different coloured handles and different colours. Someone let me know what the difference is between a skillet and a saucepan. So we got our potato cake. The next step is toast, which we have. Any kind of juice, which we have. We have melon juice. We just need a cooked pork chop, some tofu. Now, we can actually make the tofu because I believe... Well, it's not letting me make it here. How do we make tofu? Or maybe you have to actually get tofu. I thought tofu you made by putting soybeans in a presser. But I could be completely wrong there. Soybeans in the presser. And then I think we might need some coal here, maybe, for this to work. Oh, no. It did it anyway. Silken tofu. And then what do we use this for? Okay, can we turn this into just like normal tofu? Maybe? No. Silken tofu. Alright, well maybe we can just use the silken tofu. I'm not really sure there. We're also getting soy milk, so the presser doesn't need fuel. That is really nice to know. What am I doing? How does charcoal cooking charcoal? That does not make any sense to me. Alright, I've gotten all sidetracked here. Or we could just use a pork chop, but we haven't used the tofu yet, so I figured we would, even though I am not a big fan of tofu. So, let's see if it'll actually work. That's firm tofu, though. But how do we get firm tofu? Because right now we have silken tofu. Oh, here we go. Soybeans, when placed in a presser from Harvestcraft, process into soft tofu and soy milk. Put the soft tofu back in the presser to create firm tofu. There we go. Okay. Crisis averted, guys. We have figured it out. We can get our hearty breakfast made. I was worried for a second there because, yeah, we don't have any pigs, so we can't get pork chops. So I thought maybe we were going to go without breakfast, which isn't good. So let's get our firm tofu here. Now we need to look up the hearty breakfast again. There we go. Okay. So an egg, a piece of toast, and a juice. We have one juice left. We have toast. We have eggs, which need to go in here with a skillet. And we get a fried egg. We put that in there. Put our firm tofu in. Put our toast in. Put our melon juice in, and we're missing one ingredient that I cannot remember. The darn potato cakes we had to make. And we got a hearty breakfast, which is a nourishing feast. That is going to be friggin' delicious. Let's put our soy milk up here. And some of our finished meals and stuff up there. Anything that isn't a raw material will go up there. Raw materials we are going to be keeping in here. Makes it just a little bit easier to manage everything. Alright. Let's see if that unlocked anything else. And it hasn't, because we haven't claimed our reward yet. That would be helpful. And it still hasn't. Okay. Is that bugged or something? Because that said it unlocked 2 quests somewhere else. We completed it, but there's no quests have unlocked anywhere else. You guys can see that? Huh. That might be a little bugged. Okay, so it requires 1 out of 1 quest to be completed somewhere else, but it's telling me 1 out of 1 quest is done. Interesting, interesting. Alright then, well, I guess we're not continuing with Hell's Kitchen at the moment. I have to look into that to see if it's bugged out or anything. What I kind of want to do is go back to learning to Skyblock and really just try to finish this tab off. Well, at least what we can do. Now, we must go deeper, I believe requires us to delve into, or maybe it wasn't that one. The Pasture Lords, yeah, one of these requires us to delve into You're a Wizard, Steve. Must go deeper is about going to the Nether. The Nether has many ores and other resources you can collect. It is, however, inhabited by many unsavory characters. Why do I hear a zombie? How did you even get here, sir? Sir, how did that happen? How did that happen? This entire area is lit up. Another torch that we missed. Son of a gun. There we go. Alright, no more zombies should be spawning down here, hopefully. What were we up to again? We were reading this one. So, this one's, you don't have to go to the Nether. This map can be completed without ever entering the Nether. So an angry doll will spawn a blaze, and we must need an angry doll. We must need blaze rods to make the auto brewer. So let's just search auto brewer and see if that is true. Auto brewer. What do... we need a brewing stand. Okay. And that requires a blaze rod, which requires an angry doll. So let's look up how we make an angry doll. Okay. Why do I hear another zombie? What the hell? Oh no, it's my cows. Never mind. Alright, angry doll. That's what we're looking up. Let's have a peek here. Oh, wow. Wow. Blaze powder, glowstone dust, more blaze powder, precious doll, which that's right, that costs diamonds. I remember this was really tricky. That's going to take a bit of fiddling to get. I do believe we have all the resources we need, though, in here. We have a ton of blaze powder. I wish there was a way you could convert this back into blaze rods, but it does not look like it. You can turn it into an obsidian rod, but that is not what we are after. The nether wart we don't have. I believe to get nether wart, we may have to sieve soul sand, which means we should set up some sort of automation for our sand that we have out here. Let me just close that in case something nasty is out there. Yeah, maybe we should set up some form of automation for our sand that we have in here, or our witch water, which will convert sand into soul sand. That could be an idea of something to work on, because we need to basically have this set up so it's getting water in it, and then we have to have it set up so it's getting sand. And the sand will have to go in the top. And then we'd have to have the water going in either the back or the bottom. Then we have to have the sand coming out. This is going to be kind of tricky. I think if we set up another aqueous accumulator on a water source, we can run the water along the back of it and have it going in. And then we can have the sand go in the top and then maybe pipes at the front to pull the sand out. Sound like a good idea to you guys? But then what if the sand is going in before it's turned to witch water? Could be the issue there, and then it'll just turn it into clay. Unless the sand won't go in when it's in the process of changing, which we can check out right now by getting ourselves a bucket of water and grabbing some sand, which is probably downstairs. We'll just do a little test run and see how this all works in conjunction with each other. Yep, the sand is all down here, it seems. I hope I have some sand. I should have some, shouldn't I? No, I think the last of it literally just went through. We do have some dust in here that needs to go in there. Okay. We got no cobblestone coming through there. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some out really quickly. And now we do have a good, strong hammer somewhere lying around. So let's go find that. We can crush up our own sand here really quickly. Let's dump these materials back in here we don't need. We'll hold on to our buckets in case we want those. Let's grab ourselves out all that vinegar we made last time. We don't want that. Let's get these fish lettuce wraps out. Don't sound too tasty. They kind of just look like cucumbers to me, but I'm sure they're healthy at least. Fish is good. It has, you know, omega-3 in it. This should be more than enough cobblestone at the moment. And we'll have to have the sand filtering out of that automated system down below too. Oh, actually, I'm a complete idiot. You're probably screaming at the screen like, you have sand. There should be some in here. Well, should be. Yep, should be. We have a ton of sand. We have so much sand in here. Alright then. Well, let's go and test this out and see if the sand will go in when the water is converting to witch water, which I believe happens straight away, like it's instantaneous. So if we put water in there, that's starting to turn into witch water, as we can see. So let's get sand and see if we can put it in. No, you can't. So my theory might actually be able to work, guys. It might work. So let's get an aqueous accumulator made really quickly. And we have an aqueous accumulator made. Not too difficult. We have all the resources for that. I am hungry once again. Next step is some piping and a couple buckets of water here. So we can set up an infinite water source for it. There we go. And piping, as I said, we need some fluid arc, which we don't have much of. Luckily, this stuff is easy to make as well. Shouldn't take us too long. Copper and lead. We hopefully have that in our chest already. Otherwise, we just got to smelt a little bit down. We have copper and we have lead. Not a problemo in the world. So copper and lead either side. Completely wrong. Completely wrong. I always do it back to front. I don't know why. I can never get it right. Okay, there we go. So, actually, let's use it all up. Let's use it all up in case we run short or anything. So we have our 24 fluid duct piping. We also need some item duct piping as well, and some pneumatic servos. Luckily, when I set up the dirt system, I made a ton of pneumatic servos because I was sick of having to make them over and over again for all the piping and stuff we have set up, so that is not a problem. What we do need is some more item ducts, which are lead and tin. We have tin, and we have lead. So, we've got all the resources we need here. Convert those. I did it again, didn't I? I did it again. Okay, 6, 12 should be enough. I don't want to use all of that up. That should be more than enough for what we need. Throw those back in there, and let's try and get this little system set up. We probably also need a chest for the output, don't we? So, we need some wood here. Let's make ourselves a chest really quickly. I'm just going to use a single chest, because there is the bug with the double chest, as we've seen in the past. So, I can't be bothered fiddling around with that to get it all working at the moment. Now, how do we want this set up is thy question. The first step, I don't really need this fence here in reality because the animals are separated. So the first step is to set up an infinite water source, and we might just do that. And I left my pickaxe down below, and it's probably broken. Hopefully not, because I need to dig up that ground there and not punching it out with my hands, because that'll take a while. Come back here. Oh yes, it is not broken. Turn that off. We got cobblestone in there. Where's my wrench? Let's flick that back on. Cool. So that's all going through. Let's get this soul sand system set up. That is like a tongue twister. Soul sand system set up. Soul sand system set up. Try to say that really, really fast, and let me know how you went. Alright. Oh, we got some more mushrooms too. I don't know why I came in here. I just knocked the fence down, and then I wandered in here like a weirdo. Alright. Where do we want this? Where do we want this? Maybe we should grab that wood and have it up a bit higher. That could probably be a smarter idea, because I was just thinking, if I actually dig out the ground there, it's just going to drop into nothingness. So if we put it... that's not going to work either, because these are half slabs. Pain in the half slab. Alright, well, we can put it there. No, because it needs to be 3. Don't know what I'm thinking. Don't know what I'm thinking anymore. I just don't want it too far away, so I don't have to run the water too far. What I'll do is temporarily, until I can find a better spot, I will just set it up right here. That is fine. We should have enough piping to run it along. Fence should hold it in place. Don't ask me why I did that. Fence should hold it in place. That should be an infinite water source. Fantastic. Let's put our aqueous accumulator in there. We are also getting hungry, so let's munch on these. Oh, delicious, delicious wraps here. Now, this is where it's going to be a little bit dangerous, because I will want this to come out the back here. I want the piping of the water going in to be out the back here. So let's just extend that out so I don't die, and that way I can put more torches back up too. It's going to be dark here. We're going to have some zombies come at us if I don't correct my... Clucky! I just murdered that poor chicken. I'm so sorry, buddy. Flap your little wings to safety. Oh, I'm a terrible person. I accidentally just dug the ground out below that guy, and he plummeted to his death. What was he even doing there? He shouldn't have been there. Now I'm passing the blame to the person who's died. I am a horrible person. Alright, let's just put some torches down here. Do we need any there? Doesn't look like it. Cool. Alright, let's get this system in place then, guys. Let's get this in place. Grab our fluiduct pipes, and we will just run them quite simply along the back here. So, like this. I do need 2 chests, don't I? Because I am an idiot. Which is no surprise. I'm sure of it by now. So bring this along here. Excuse me, torch. Booger off. Bring this up here like that. And then it goes... Whoa! No. Whoa! Almost went down the waterfall. Forgot about that. I was almost visiting Clucky on the way down into the void. Okay. So, that is connected now. Put the torch back down. If we throw a pneumatic servo in here, hopefully this should work. So, pneumatic servo, smack that in there. Get our little wrench here, click it there, and turn the... Oh, the redstone signal is already on ignored for some reason. Oh, and look at that. That filled up quickly. Wow. That is friggin' awesome. So the water is going to run... Oh, that's right. You don't actually need a pneumatic servo for the aqueous accumulator. I'm pretty sure it pumps out automatically, doesn't it? Yes, because when we were laying the pipe out, it showed water in the pipe. Yeah, there we go. It's showing water in it. Never mind. That is just me having a brain fart and not remembering how things work, which happens far too often, honestly. Okay, now that we got that set up, let's make ourselves another chest where we will put the sand, and that'll be where the output comes from. Okay, we can do this, guys. We're smart. independent women, we can do this. Alright, so let's just whack it there for now. I need to get rid of these mushrooms here. Grab those out. Let's get our item ducts, which we're going to have to make more of probably. Oh, maybe not. And we want that. Oh no, we wanted that in the top, didn't we? Yeah, we want that going in the top. Never mind me. Don't mind me, sheep and cow and chicken. Look at this. It's a lovely little diverse family in there. All watching me. Alright. So, what we might do is actually just move this chest back one right here. We will have item ducts going in the top, and they will come across like that. There we go. That's better. That's what I wanted to do. Cool. And then if we put sand in here, and we put a pneumatic servo in there, we switch that to red, and click it to ignore, we should... Oh, there we go. Look at that. Soul Sand. What about you? You're next? Who's up next? Soul Sand? Okay, well that is working. The next step is, let's just put a chest right here. And what we want to do is we want to get the item duct piping. And we want to put it across. Oh no! It's always the way, isn't it? You're always just one short. It's never a whole bunch short that makes it worth making more. It is always just one. Luckily, we know that it's tin and lead. And watch me screw this up. It's tin either side and lead in the middle. Oh, actually got it right that time. I don't know how, but I managed to do it. Let's get our ingots put back in there. Okay, let's get this bad boy finished off before we wrap up the episode. So we want to put that there. And then, what am I doing? What am I doing? We need the pneumatic servos in all of these, which means I'm going to have to make a whole bunch more. And that is also why I made the bunch that we just used, and then convert all of these to red, like this. Luckily, the pneumatic servos are really, really cheap to make, so it's not like a huge deal. There we go. Like that. And hopefully... this should suck the soul sand out. No, it's not. Okay. I think it might have to be underneath to pull the soul sand out. I think that's the way it works, which is slightly problematic. Because I'm going to have to get underneath there and run it along. What we'll do is... Mycelium, goodbye. We will just give it a quick test to make sure it's actually... that's actually correct. We'll give it a quick test run here. Let's disconnect that. Let's get a pneumatic servo put in there. Nope. What have I done? Oh, I picked the soul sand back up by accident. Thank you. I'll take that. Okay, that's turning to witch water. Fantastic. I just want to click that. There we go. And then we want to turn that to not needing a redstone signal. And we want to set it to output. Now, once this turns to witch water... and the sand goes through, which is all clogged up in here because there's really not that many barrels set up. This should hopefully pipe it out. What I also need to do is I need to collect these back really quickly. And to do the test run, what we'll do is we'll just move this chest right here. And okay, here we go. Moment of truth is almost upon us to see if this works. Soul sand, don't fail me. And there it is, soul sand. And it should go into this chest. Any second now. There it is! Okay, so we know how to set the system up. Basically, all I've got to do is dig out underneath there and set up the piping so it runs underneath. And this should be up and running. That way we can start getting soul sand in. That way we can send it down and sieve it. And we should hopefully get nether wart from that. And we can make an angry doll and continue completing the quest in Learning to Skyblock. What episode are we in? And we're still in Learning to Skyblock? Wow. Wow. But this one's difficult. Come on, you've got to admit it's difficult. I also forgot to make the piping that I meant to make in between episodes, so I'm going to get on that as well. And we should be able to continue and hopefully finish off that tab next time. But for today's video, unfortunately, I am all out of time. We got some little animals watching us as we say goodbye. We got a chicken beating up our poor Flossie the sheep in here. Still no sheep. Still no extra sheep, god dang it. Anyway guys, as I said, I'm all out of time. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to throw it a rating. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye. It'll eventually give you like 1.5 back, and it'll stop there. I did not know that, so that's something new and something nice to know, especially playing on a map called Agrarian Skies, which is all about farming. I should have known that sooner. Oh, look at him. He's so adorable following his parent around, I'll say. I don't know whether it's male or female. It does have udders, so you assume it's female, but then all of them have udders, so how do they procreate? How does this happen? I think it's a red brick road. He's probably doing it. Anyway, so, quest book. We have a few that we can hand in straight away just from getting some of the items. So we can hand in vegetarian supplies. I also made the presser, and we have the soybeans. We get a quarter of a load, and she's still alone. We need to get Flossie a mate so that we can get some more sheep in. And our farm has been fleshed out, as you can probably tell. So at the end of the last episode, we were desperately trying to get soybeans by bone mealing the grass. Luckily, I was able to get some. I was able to get a bunch of new beans and seeds and materials and all kinds of things that I have put in this chest right here, just for convenience sake. Look at all of that crap. There is so much stuff in there. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't know what to do with it all. What I've planted over here was just kind of what we need for the quest in Hell's Kitchen, because we are going to be continuing that again today. So over on this side, we have some potatoes that I finally got. What do we have here? We have some grapes growing as well. And then over on this side, we have the infamous soybeans that we were missing. We have some tomatoes, we have some lettuce, and we have some spice leaf, which are all things that I believe we need today to complete some more quests. We're also getting a bit peckish here. Let's drink some melon juice that I made. Delicious. That was beautiful. I also found something out that I didn't know, is that if you keep eating the same food, it actually gives you less hunger eventually. So if you just eat nothing but bread, rather than say giving you 3 hunger shanks back, apart from that, and that also unlocks a new quest. Oh no, it doesn't. It should have. Hang on, why is that not unlocked? Maybe I have to complete some more to unlock it. You'd assume that that would unlock it. Yes, that's handed in. I don't know. We got our quarter of a heart. Who knows? I thought that would unlock the next soybean quest, which is why I have them in my inventory, because I figured we're going to use them today. Okay, the other one that we can hand in is farm labor, and this is for tomatoes, so let's hand that in. We got another quarter of a heart. And the next one we can hand in is green grower, which was to get a lettuce, and that gives us fish lettuce wrap. That doesn't sound very nice if I'm going to be completely honest here, so let's hand... Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Monero, and welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies, our modded Skyblock series. And look at that, we have a little babby cow, and he's following his mother or father around. We have another one over there too, so our cows are breeding fantastically. Still no pigs, no news there, no surprise there I should say. We haven't had a pig this entire time. Of course we got Flossie.2 last episode.